everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight we're going to make a cute little mini. I bought these little cute mini kind of albums about the time I was working at the scrapbook store for a little while, and I really like the idea behind them. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock and then some pattern paper to mat and put things together. So I'm going to show you guys how to make one. This was a big, huge, like, I think I want to say it was 11 by 18 piece paper. But you open it up and you've got a photo mat here and then the photo mat on the front. This side has a place that you can do a photo, and then the little lift up becomes the closure for the album. And then opens again. And this side is a little pocket for a tag. And then these flip up and flip down. And you could definitely make one of these kind of with your 12 by 12 piece of paper. You'd end up kind of having to be a little creative in how you would do it. But you could definitely make it out of one. I actually measured mine down and decided I was going to do pretty much exactly what this one was. So there's this one that's really super cute. And that lots of photo spaces, some little journaling and stuff. And then my second one, and I can't remember what papers these were. But again, this one opens the same exact way. It's got a flip and a flip and then a tag. So I'm just going to show you how to make these without having to buy the little extras. I'm thinking these are Little Yellow Bicycle originally. All right. So that was pretty cool. I sold my first stash set of stamps on my YouTube this week. I was very excited. I have 5 more envelopes, priority envelopes, so I'm really excited about that. So we're going to kind of work off of this one here and kind of get going. All right, any questions before we get started that I can answer about scrapbooky kind of stuff? It is. All right. I don't see any questions, but I also know that there's a lag. All right, you're going to need 2 sheets of cardstock. One is at 12 by 12, and that is going to make this pocket and this piece here, and it's going to give us some pieces. Yes, I have stamps for sale. I have kind of a grab bag. I did grab bags that are in priority envelopes ready to mail, and they are $40, includes the shipping. The one that I sold already has over $125 worth of stamps in it. I can show you those at the end of my show. And but anyway, the 12 by 12 you're going to need for this piece here that makes this pocket. Okay? And then we're going to use a piece that is 10 3/8. That's not 10 3/8. 10 3/8 by 11 5/8. So 10 3/8. 1, 2, 3. 10 3/8 by 11 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the one that is 11 and 3 or 10 and 3/8 by 11 and 5/8, we are going to score. I'm going to flip my texture side out. All right. So what do you guys think of the new view? My husband mounted the camera. I'm really excited. And that I might be able to get it to come in just a little closer. It's got a little bit of a glare. That's my light. There's sound. All right, so the first score is going to be at 4.5 along the 10 and 3/8 side. 4.5. Score it all the way down. Okay, yeah. My husband mounted it up on the ceiling, so I am so excited. And then it's also flipped, so I don't have to work backwards or upside down, so you guys can see. Very, very excited. All right, and then we're going to go back to 4 and 3/8. 1, 2, 3. And score down again. Okay, so that's at 4 and 3/8 and 4.5. Okay, now we're going to turn our paper. Okay, so now we're at the 11 and 5/8 side, and we are going to score down 3 and 7/8. 3 and 7/8. And 7 3/4. Okay. All right. We're going to rotate one more time. So our big squares are over here. Okay. Our big squares are over here. And we are going to, on the top, just to this top line, we're going to score down. Is that 3/4? Just want to make sure that's right. We're going to score at 1/4 inch to the top part. We're going to skip the center and we're going to do the bottom. So let's kind of flip that back over. 1/4 inch is 10 1/4 or 10 1/8. We're going to come down to the 1. Okay? And then 1/2 inch from that, because I really want these tabs. So we're going to come down. Okay, you know what? We're going to come this way. We're going to score. Hold on, because I got a tab here that brings this down 1 inch and in 1/2 inch. We're going to leave that there. We'll play with that in a minute. So if I do 3/4, then we'll be able to get our pieces in there. All right. All right, so for a recap, oh, glad you came by. For a recap, this is a 10 3/8 by 11 5/8 piece of paper. You're going to score at 4.5 and go back 1/8 inch to 4 3/4. You're also going to make a score, then you're going to rotate your paper, and you're going to score at 3 7/8 all the way down, and at 7 3/4. Okay, then you're going to rotate back to the starting position, and you're going to score just to the first score line at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 5/8, just down to the first score line. You're going to skip the second one and come all the way down the bottom. And then you also want to come in 1/4 inch, which would be 10 1/8, and do exactly the same thing. And those are all the scores that you need this. Okay? So for the next piece, we're using our 12 by 12 piece of paper now. We are going to score this at 6 inches right down the middle. Okay? And now we're going to rotate and turn, and we are going to score at 4 inches and at 8 inches. Okay? And then we're going to turn it back, and we're going to score this center section at 5 7/8. Okay? Now what we're doing, we're going to go ahead and put this away a minute. You can either use your cutter or your scissors or your craft knife, depending on what you prefer. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pop my craft knife out here just because I think it's easier and you guys can see. This right here is a fold line, these two little lines here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut straight out. And cut the pieces off here. I'm going to cut this one out. And we're cutting all the way back at the 6 inch mark. So what you have is something that looks like this. So there's a score mark, a score mark, a score, and a score. And I'm going to go ahead and give those a fold so you can kind of see. And it gives you a little bit of an 1/8 inch gusset there. Okay. And then we have these sides, and this is what we are going to make our pocket out of. Then I'm going to actually cut the second side off. Actually, it's pretty easy. The problem is that I didn't do everything right up front so I don't have all the measurements. Okay, we're going to bring this side down about an inch. And we are going to cut that down so we can make our pocket here. So if you just make sure your ruler is all straight with everything. Okay, so there's your cute little pocket. Okay, I say you just get it together. You just kind of play, it's good. All right, so what I am going to do next is I am looking for my punch. That'll give me my circle hole here. And none of them are in my newly punched area, so I'm going to slide back here and see if I can find one. All right. So this is my Fiskars punch. And I think it punches a 1.5 inch circle. So what we're going to do, this is a 4-inch piece. Okay, I don't like it when my circles are not in the center. And so for 1.5 is 3/4. So now I have just a couple of lines. I mark the center. And I eyeballed it. See, now I have this cute little notch that comes out in the center. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my itty bitty 1/8 inch score tape. And I'm going to line this side here. You guys are completely lost, huh? I'm sure. Ah! And I'm just putting it along one side and along the edge. And I'm just going to pop this stuff off. Flip over our little pocket and line it up. And give it a good squish. And so now I have a pocket. Okay? So basically it's just a tag pocket that has a little lippy thing on it. Okay? All right, so there's our pocket side. Here is, this one's a little trickier. We're going to cut out this corner here. On the 4.5 inch line, score line. We're going to go ahead and just cut it out. We're going to do the same thing here. I have free time, Martha? Free time? What's that? Today I got donated decals, window clings for our supporter businesses. I was very, very excited. And that for Autism Awareness Month, we had lots of people support us. And so I'm working on some thank you cards that are really cute. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and cut away this 1/4 of an inch down here at the top and the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to our score line here. Basically, you're just kind of cutting out. And I'm not sure if I've done this one before. I may have done this one on this show before, but it's been a while if I have. So now you're going to take your Timmy ruler and set it up, and you're going to come in, you're going to come in a 1/2 inch. You're going to leave an inch down at the end and just come right to your score line. That's going to give us a tab here. For our lower page, we're going to do exactly the same thing, only we're going to leave the inch at this end here on this one. We're just going to go right to our score line and give it an inch. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You know, it's just kind of freaky. Both of these fold up. Okay. Flashes of what? Is it my lighting issue? Or are we all getting hot flashes tonight? Okay. So we do on the score lines. So this is our piece that goes to the side. You know what? My pocket is too big. By almost 1/4 of an inch. So you guys, when you do this, you want to make this a 1/4 of an inch smaller. It's not a true 4x4 or 4x6. Now my center of my pocket's going to be off. That's what I get for not doing something specific and having it all prepped and ready to go. Now my poor hole is off. Okay. But I don't think my camera has... Alright, there I fixed the autofocus issue. How's that? My poor tag is going to be out of focus. Ooh. Guys, I'm just not doing well right at the moment. Camera's out of focus. My project measurement's off. All right. I'm just gonna really gently pull that glue out of there. There we go. There we go. Now, that should definitely be better. Yep. And then this piece gets score tape to the center here. So we're going to put score tape on the back of the piece without the pocket. And then this guy goes right along this bendy edge. All right, are you guys still with me? Okay. Well, I still see myself in my window, so I'm still broadcasting, which is good. Even if nobody's chatting. All right. And then I'm just setting this down, making sure that my pieces fold. My measurements are off, which is driving me crazy. All right. Nah, they're like, she's nuts. I hear him now. All right, so now I'm going to take a piece of this extra and I'm going to punch one of my little trusty circles out of it. And I am going to decide where I want my sliver to go. You know, the next time around it'll go a lot easier, I think. And now I'm tracing around, because that's where I want my little slit to be there, which is why we shouldn't have glued down that in the first place. Because now we have to be a little creative. We're not going to even be creative. We're just going to rip it up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use our knife here and just follow the outline. It's really not a hard one. It just is one of those ones that you definitely have to kind of, I should have had all the directions first. And I probably have them somewhere. Because I know I've taught this one before. All right. So this now folds over. These fold up and in. This folds over, this goes, and this tucks. Okay? So we have a tucky thing. So here's our little book. It's really not all that hard. So, all right. So the cool part about them is that you can decorate them up really cute. I love the fact that you can decorate them up really cute. So this one here, again, flips, flips. You've got a pocket to put something in. You've got a flip and a flip. So you've got lots of space for photos and stuff. It's a nice little brag book. And so you guys can just kind of play a little bit to get to this point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut my pieces to cover the front and back. I have this cute umbrella paper from Cosmo Cricket. And the first piece I'm going to cover is this one here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 7/8. So I'm going to cut this one at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 5/8 by 4 1/8. 4 1/8. 3 5/8. And luckily this is not directional paper, so it works really well. Because that's the name of the paper. It says umbrellas. The name of the line was like Snorkel or something. And that looks like an umbrella. So there you can see the little notch out there. Okay, we still didn't glue that back. Let's go ahead and get this piece done here. I know. I'm teasing. I hear ya. I'm not offended. I'd tell you if I was offended. I'm not. I'm glad. We're just playing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and my knife is either dull or it doesn't like doing this. I'm coming up on either dull or it's catching where I've got the tape. So this might be a good glue spot. These would make really cute birthday invitations. A birthday party invitation or a wedding invitation. Graduation announcements. Might do these with my niece for graduation. That'd be cute. All right, so we've got this side and this side, we need the back side. So we need 3. Oops. I'm going to do 3.5 again. By 5 3/4. So we finally have some beautiful weather here, Martha. Hopefully you'll get some soon. Bloomsday yesterday was beautiful. That's our big race kind of thing. Kickoff of summer, really. And that. And so okay. So now we have a front, we have the little front slide, we have the back, and we have our cover. I think I'm going to just dissect this a little more, just because I really don't like the fact that it's not centered. Okay. Oh, now I definitely need to add a piece here. So I think what we're going to do, we'll add this wood grain piece, and we'll glue back our little boo-boos. All right, this one's all kinds messy. All right. So that still works so that we can use our little flappy. So now we can glue down. I'm going to just rub this tape off that I put on here before. Add some more. Guys, this is the most creative I've done so far, because really, No Christine, no Lucinda. See? It's creative. All right. Yay. So we now have a pocket. Now what we need to do is I'm going to go ahead and layer a piece in there. Yep. All that matters is if it works for you. It really is not hard once you kind of get it figured out a little bit. Okay. And then these are going to be four and 3/4 by 3 1/2. Oh, we cut it out. Hold on, I'll flip it in a minute. I'll show you. Oh, I cut it off. My circle became uncentered when my piece didn't fit. So I cut it off, but then I didn't like that it was off center, so I cut it off again. So now it's a straight piece. All right. Maybe. All right. Ah. Oh, you know what? I really want to do a piece there. Let's see. All right. So we're going to go ahead and glue. This new camera view has me a little kind of befuddled a little, but I know I'm going to like it in the long run. Okay. want to do that paper. We decided that these were 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. All right. So now what I want to do is kind of give these a little bit of photo mat. So I'm going to decide, I think I'm going to go grab some purple. And then we'll do some photo mats and a tag. And then we'll decorate the outside with some flowers since I have 12 gazillion tons of those that I never use. Ouch. Oh, light purple, dark purple, doesn't matter. Oh my. I have some petal cardstock. They're a lively bunch tonight. What did I decide this was? 4 1/4. Three and a half by 4 1/4, right? 3 1/2. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 inches. By 3 3/4. Gives us a couple of mats. I know. I know. Uh-oh. What happened to my camera? Okay. I don't know. I had a camera issue. Don't know why it went dark. Really? Don't have a clue. Wow. Well, let's just get the photo mats in where we want them. All right, and so this one here, we're gonna want 4 1/4 by 3. All right, then we're gonna do this one here, and this one here. And we're gonna make this a cute little tag. All right. So there's what we got so far. So now we need to go back and add a few little decorative elements. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add a little black strip, a 1/2 inch black strip here. It's going to go all the way down the side. That's just going to make that pop a little bit. When it goes under, I'm going to look in my stash of flowers. And I don't think those are the right colors. Owie. All right. I know she's tired. She's working hard. All right. These are flowers from the flower buy-in with Christine, if you guys didn't do that. Got some interesting flowers. I'm just thinking they're not the right kind for what I'm looking for. Although there's this cameo thing in here, that was pretty cool. Oh, I like that. We can do some blingy. These little ones look really great. I got these from my swap buddy with the tag. I got these from Susan. This tag. Oh, here. There you go. It's one of my tags from Patrice's swap. And then this is the tag, the other tag I got. So I got goodies. So let's see what we can come up with. This is the part I'm not real good at, guys. All right, let's. Ah, yeah. You know, I really want to put her here. So we're going to do that. Michael's, I think. Michael's, I think. Yeah. I'm going to use her anyway. We're gonna goose her up. All right. If I don't like it, I can always tear her off. All right. All right. I feel like you guys are so far away. Can you guys see? Mm. Okay. You don't know why I'm getting this. This is driving me crazy. Oh, really? What in the world? It's almost like my camera is having some issues. Hold on, guys. There we go. I don't know. I'm seeing how much I can stuff on this little mini album to make it as gaudy as possible so I can give it away to like some unsuspecting mom who will think it's great. Oh wait, I've got more cameos. Oh good. You guys, it is like so anti-Jerry. It's very interesting. So then it opens, or is supposed to. Poor girl's now got green stuff in her hair where I tried to glue her to the other thing. We'll give her a little black flower in there. We'll give this Chiquita a bloom in her hair here. There we go. Now I feel like I've altered some doll thing. Alright. We can do this cute little photo mat here. Oh, you guys, I have those boxes of stuff. I'm just like, ugh. I only like the one there. I don't know, you were late. Okay, guys, this is really gaudy. This is really gaudy, you guys. All right, here's our tag. Where's a pen? Where's a pen? Oh, I don't know. I'm just playing with this one, and this one's just going places that I don't normally go. It's very interesting.
I came back to the normal world.
You came back what?
To the normal world.
You did? Why?
I was hungry.
Oh, that was a good reason.
Yep. What do we have with steak?
Rice on the stove.
Okay, it's put away. Everything is put away. So
Oh, well, I don't know who put it away because I didn't. I really want to see if this writes. I have no idea. Something is up. Yeah, I don't know. Something's up. The internet is giving us some grief right at the moment, and I have no idea why. Other than it's just being a big boob. Alright, let's see what else I got in this stash of stuff. This has got to be, like, totally gaudy. Yep. What else I got? Look at this. I got some interesting ribbon. Yeah, I don't know. Something's up with my internet. Not sure what or why. But hi, Kathy. Are you almost ready for school to be out? I'm ready for school to be out. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready. I'm ready to start doing other fun things. Oh, I really want to go to the ocean. Are you calling Christine a teenager now? Well, we've got graduation and we've got AP testing, graduation, IEP, placement tests, placement stuff, ESY stuff, which of course we're not going to take. Because really, ESY is glorified babysitting. You are rude? Who are you rude to? All she wanted to do was steal your stuff. Oh, I like that. Yep. Oh, wow. Hey. I'll come chaperone for you, Kathy. I want to go to the beach. I want Harrison to see the ocean. The real ocean. Oh, this camera. Have no idea. I do have experience. I had to get after school a little bit because they were letting Harrison be obnoxious. And he was acting out, and it was just not appropriate. And I just really didn't like it. So now we're going to educate on what a positive behavior support plan has, and we're going to make sure that the specialist gets some training this summer. Oh, that's awesome. All right. This is so not Jerry Ann. It is a big old fat mini book that took me an hour and a half to make. That I'm really not sure. It's just very interesting. All right, so here is the front, and it closes. Then it opens, and it's got a photo spot. We need some bling or something here. We need some bling. I sent my brother to treatment 2 weeks ago. And so I'm going to have to come to Seattle soon to do the, there's a class so that I can, he can come out with me. So I'm going to have to go do that soon. Just like, really? It's just money. Aw, cool. All right, now that one's all decorated, just like, really? I can't believe what I used in this. But hey, this comes like this. This goes like this. This poor girl has an altered head. So this is the front. Open. You've got photo mat, open. You have a journaling pocket, and you can put a photo on the back. We have a photo mat, photo mats. It's a great little brag book. All right, what do you guys think? Does it need a few more embellishments? I think we need to add a few more. Mm. All right, guys. Well, this is pretty much what I have planned this evening. I guess I'm just going to kind of say goodnight. Hi, Barb. I just finished making my very bright little book. I think I might do these as invitations for Angie's announcements or something. Kind of do them as a matchbook maybe. And that. So I think it turned out pretty cool. And that got the creepy lady on the cameo in there, but you know. The only bad thing about the camera view is that I can't see you guys. You did. I'm sorry. And that I just really, next week we're going to do layouts. And that I got some really cute soccer paper. I'll show you the paper. I got cute soccer paper. I have enough to make 5 kits for soccer. Oh, and then I have I will have the pieces as well, the stamps that I'm selling for $40 that include shipping. I can show you guys as well. But I wanted to show you the soccer paper. So here is one of the pieces. And on the back is a nice chevron. And then I have the tag sheet. And then on the back of it, it's the word soccer. So the word soccer, the journaling tags, this really cute piece that's got all these words and stuff, and then the chevron piece. So those are what we're going to use next week for our layout. And I will have 5 kits. Now, my camera's freaking out a little bit. Not sure why. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. You can find out more information on my blog, www.scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and I will look to see you soon.